...2023 quarterback Malachi Singleton out of North Cobb High School in Ackworth, Georgia, is a name.
Malachi Singleton is him.
Dual threat quarterback who's really rising up in the ranks. He is
Malachi Singleton, one of the most dynamic and versatile.
Can definitely make the deep ball, throws a very good deep.
One of the baddest men in the
This my shit.
Yo, what's good? Welcome to the Heart Zone. I'm the host, McGarren Hart, and we're gonna talk some sports. Today we got a very special guest, my boy Mally in the building, man. Fresh off his commitment, bro. Appreciate you coming, bro.
For sure. I'm glad to be here.
Hey, for sure, man. So first off, congratulations on your commitment, man. You put in a lot of work since you started playing football, and that hard work paying off. Let's get more into about you. What's your favorite QB in the NFL right now?
I gotta go with Lamar Jackson.
Lamar,
I got to.
Yeah.
I mean, he's so dynamic, and I feel like the comparisons, is a lot like me. And they'll say he's a running back. I get that a lot.
He was underrated.
Underrated.
Coming out of high school.
Yeah, 32 in the draft.
32
one MVP.
Hey.
You know what I mean? I just feel like I got a lot of comparisons with him.
That's another guy who was slept on. They tried to switch his position. That's a good guy to be inspired from, because he showed how hard you can work to get to where you want to go with them. He can run the ball so good and throw the ball, and you're great at that as well. So what's your favorite video game?
I say Madden. I beat up on him a little bit.
Nah, he not touching me in Madden. I'm gonna tell you, he lose to me about 4 out of 5 times.
I'm up in the series right now. That's what I know.
Last time we played, you lost. But I will say though, if y'all do want to play the man, he end up playing. Y'all ever do play, he probably gonna blow you out. That's what's gonna happen. He is nice with it.
Hey, no,
he can't touch me, but he is nice with it. Well, he probably gonna beat you. All right. So before the games, you gotta have some music jamming, right?
For sure. Mm-hmm.
So what's your go-to song before the game start? What you gotta listen to?
Ooh. I don't know if I had a go-to song this year, but it was definitely some Young Boy, some Baby.
Some Young Boy, Baby, yeah. That
had to be.
It gets you going. I ain't gonna lie. The beats there.
Ooh, actually, this year, I say it was Get Right by Young Ma.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey,
it had me lit for sure.
I know how it be before that game. You need that song that gets you going, so that's the song that had you going every game.
Yeah, okay. For sure.
All right, so what's your go-to dish? If you gotta eat anything, they say, Malachi, what do you want to eat? What you gonna tell him?
Man, we going to Chipotle. Real talk.
Chipotle?
You got to.
Bro, what you get for Chipotle?
Man, you gotta get you a bowl, double brown rice, double chicken, some queso, some salsa, man, some cheese. Hey, but you gotta get side tortilla too. Feel me?
Hell yeah.
Hey,
I heard that's the trick.
That's the trick. You really get like a burrito with half a bowl.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. Right.
And
there.
then you just put it all up in there. I heard about that. I gotta see though. I ain't never had what he had, but hey, y'all heard it here first. He love his Chipotle. All right, man. Favorite b-ball player right now? Or all time? Either one.
All time. Man, KD was my favorite player for years, man. For years, but now I gotta say Ja Morant.
Ja
Morant, my favorite player.
And I'm not gonna lie, man. He one of the most excited right now.
Yeah,
so.
Definitely.
What you like watching about him?
He's so explosive. Anytime you go to the lane, it could be a dunk on
Highlight at any time.
Poster.
Hey.
At any time, at any moment of the game. And he just a dog, man.
Hey,
I like that. He just a dog.
Yeah, dog. Ain't no cap. I played against a few first-round picks, Justin Fields, Malik Willis, and you could just be the best out the three. Saying, in my opinion, you could be the best out the three. So, at what point did you know you could become something special?
I say around probably 6th grade is when I really was all right,
okay,
I can really do this for real, for a living, for real. So, I say around then.
I remember your 6th grade because y'all won a championship that year, right?
We went, but we lost.
Oh, y'all went.
But
Okay,
we was
so
tough,
yeah.
though.
Y'all was tough. That was your first year going. Y'all went. So that's when you was like, okay, I can really be that guy. Okay. You now come big, your brother, one of your older brother, he kind of set the Singleton foundation at North Cobb, Everybody started knowing where the Singleton was when Chris was there. So now like you're here, you know, you kind of taking over North Cobb, and you got to watch your older brothers, and then you also have some cousins, you know, one that plays at Florida, you got one that play at Troy. So, you know, it runs in the family. You got to see a lot of your older siblings shine. So, like, how big of a factor has your family played into, you know, you coming to where you are now?
Family played a huge factor, especially my older brothers, you know. They picked on me a lot when I was younger, you know, beating me up and stuff, playing football in the backyard, you know, just getting me tough, you know, ready for whatever, you know. I feel like if I could go against my brothers, I could go against anybody. They wouldn't play around with me, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, just watching my older brothers in high school before me, you know, really getting to see how teams played and, you know, how he just used to take over the game.
Yeah,
you know?
I remember that.
I just loved how he played, man. I wish I could have played with him, man.
I know it, man.
Yeah, he really, you know, sparked something in me for sure. And, you know, just watching my cousins too, and, you know, watching them on TV now. Yeah. It's crazy. It just makes you want to go harder because, you know, like, they doing it, so, you know, I got to do it too. You know what I mean?
Hey, the older siblings give a much more drive, you know, to athletes. They play a big part. So I'm looking at your stats. You know, I'm saying 2,316 pass yards, 24 touchdowns, 3 interceptions on 221 pass attempts, which 10.5 yards per attempt, which will put you like amongst the best in 7A football for yards per attempt. Then you have 1,000 rushing yards and 25 touchdowns to add to that. So I want to ask you this, because, you know, you did all this while playing in the highest level 7A in Georgia, and, you know, you're going against top 100 players almost every single week, and you did this as a junior. So, like, I see that you only rated 192 in the nation. Do you feel like you should be rated higher than that?
I definitely do, but I mean, I try not to look at it too much, you know, but I definitely feel like I should be rated higher. You know, I've thrown with a lot of top guys. Feel like you know, I stacked
up there next
right with them. Yeah, and so, you know, this summer, you know, I'm just looking to prove that. You know, I got some camps to go to and stuff like that. You know, senior season coming up. You know, I'm ready to blow.
Oh yeah, a lot of people gonna be watching it. You know, ready for this senior season. You prepared to have. We know you're probably gonna have another great season where you can even top this season, which is already a historic season you had. So this is really not, you know, a time to prove people wrong. I think you should definitely be rated higher. I've watched a lot of these quarterbacks ahead of you, and I'm like, ain't no way he's better than him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm ready for this senior season. You know, show a lot of people that you're a dynamic quarterback. You can pass the ball. Do you feel like the 1,000 rushing yards, you know, you feel like that's throwing scouts off where they think you can't be a top quarterback?
I just feel like it's kind of giving them, like, you know, some worries maybe. You know what I mean? But I just feel like it's a part of my game. And, you know, it gets me going. And, you know, if you look at the stats, if you know, watch me play in person, you know, I can throw the ball. Like, if you come see me throw.
Any
like,
pass,
Anytime my coach wants to come see me throw, like, during this offseason, you know, they've all been wild. Pass, you know what I mean? So
I've seen the film. You know, I've seen you hit the short pass, the medium pass, the long pass, and you can run. Like, you have the stats that a running back would dream to have, you know. So I think that dual threat, you know, is gonna change the game. I think, you know, with you being able to throw so well. Another thing I want to get into, you know, you've been at North Cobb all this time. Like we was talking about before, 6th grade at North Cobb. You was there 7th grade, you there 8th grade. Now you're going into your senior season. You still at North Cobb. And you know, we in the era where, you know, quarterbacks go to every school. They transfer all the time. They end up going to play with the best talent. But, you know, you stayed at North Cobb and you stuck to it. So what season goals do you have going into your senior season, you know?
I'll say, you know, the main goal is state championship. But, you know, like you said, I've been at North Cobb, you know, this whole time. And, you know, I just like building it up with my guys, you know what I'm saying? And for me, you know, I've always attracted the talent to me. That's why I feel like, you know, going to Arkansas, I could bring a lot of Georgia guys with me too, you know what I mean? And just, you know, build some. I've always been the one to, you know, never go to the top team, but, you know, always get the team to the top. So.
Exactly. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And before, you know, North Cobb had 1 4-star that played there. Never had a 5-star before. Then you get here, you know, you're a 4-star. And then you see a lot of guys want to play with you. So I agree with you saying, like, you know, you're starting a movement where people want to play with you. Like, you're that good. So, what's your favorite highlight?
I say this year, I think I've had one every year of high school.
Yeah.
I say my freshman year, I was just coming off an injury. I had ran into dude, threw him down, scored the touchdown, you know, flexed on him. Got yelled at, but it's all good.
Hey, no, I remember that play. That's one of your best plays there. I like that one, man. I want you to explain what's going through your head on this play here. You know, because it's a very hard play to make, and I think this really, like, describe your greatness right here. So, you see the play start here, right? Immediately, about 2 seconds in, you got pressure right in your face, defender in your face, and you still, I'm gonna press play, you still throw the ball 50 yards down the field, right in the pocket of your receiver. So, like, what's going through your head as, you know, you see this defender right in your face, and you try to make a play down the field where you give your receiver to make a play on the ball?
You know, it was that same, you know, X-switch play.
Oh, yeah.
So I knew I had, you know, my receiver coming backside. So, you know, I seen the defender come, but, you know, I just had to stay in there and deliver a ball. You know, as a QB, you got to be tough.
You got to be tough.
And you going to take hits.
Oh, yeah. It's very hard to throw under pressure. I will say that. They let me throw it one time in the playoffs. Dude was in my face. And I threw a pick, but he dropped it, luckily. So I know how hard it is to throw under pressure. That's why I'm like, that play there, that really describes how great of a quarterback you are. Because, you know, you put it in the pocket where only your great receiver can go get it. And you're under pressure, so you still had to make your reads through the defense while you're getting pressure. So I do like that play. All right, so you still got your senior season. You committed to Arkansas. You're going to be playing SEC football, so you know you got to improve every year. So what do you want to improve on going forward?
I would just say, you know, with me going to the SEC, you know, playing 7A and stuff, just, you know, keep extending plays, movements in the pocket, you know, creating ways to get those off and stuff like that. You know, just dissecting coverages, you know, film work, just, you know, everything to do with, you know, passing ability, you know, but also running ability too. You know, I got a speed trainer that I work with, you know, trying to keep my craft going.
Oh, yeah. You're a true dual threat. And I think, like, you see now, the league is dominated by a lot of these quarterbacks now, you know, extend the play. They're very good. They're very mobile. So, you know, you fall right into that category. Guys like Kyler Murray, you know, Justin Fields, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes. They're not crazy 6'6", you know, 6'5", but these guys can move on their feet. They can extend the play, you know. They can stand in the pocket and make a throw too, which you can do as well. We already showed that. So I do like you improving on that extending the play. You know, that'd be huge going forward. All right, so what do you have for Hog Nation to end it off?
Hog Nation, man, y'all getting the dog, man. We gonna get us a ring. I promise you that. It's not gonna be nobody that works harder. So
hey, he's gonna come determined. You know, this guy, he got the slogan, S2P.
S2P, man, always.
What is S2P mean?
Something to prove, man.
Something to prove, man. This guy's been an underdog his whole life. You know, he's still a 4-star now. I feel like he should be higher. You know, he not gonna say that, but he gonna let the writers do it. He gonna let his play do the talking. So thank you for coming on here, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out Mally and his season this year, because he about to have a big season this year. Then make sure y'all follow him going forward. So thank you guys for watching. I got a debate coming up, so y'all stay tuned for that. And I'm McGarren Hart.
Malachi Singleton.
And this is Heart Zone. We out.